Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing an eyeshadow palette review and it will be on this palette right here, and this is the heimish Dailism eye palette. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. This recently came out and I thought I'll get my hands on them just because a lot of the colors really stood out for me. I know that they released a lot of other eyeshadow palette before, but I've never really tried on them or even really bothered to even get them, but I thought I'll get this one because, like I said, the color was really attractive. It was really fall light as well, so I thought why not give it a go. So basically the palette, it is a very beautiful packaging. Obviously the whole concept was the brick color and you know the brick pattern right here. My dog is scratching the door, don't worry about her. But yeah, I just really like how sleek looking the packaging is. You can see they put so much thought into the packaging. At the back it has all the information, how to use the colors, I guess, like you know, like a little template here to tell you like the base color, highlight, mood, point color and stuff like that. But I didn't really follow it because you know every eye is different, you know, so you do create different eyeshadow look. And I know a lot of you guys have requested me to do this look right here, and I'll show you guys really soon. A lot of you guys noticed the look that I did for the last of my few videos, so this is the palette that I use. And I'll just open up the box now. So this is how the packaging look like. Very nice. I have no idea why they have this plastic on the top, but I thought I'd leave it for the video just to show you guys how it looks like, because if once I take it out I won't put it back. And I like how, you know, obviously the color is like a brick color and it has like a beautiful engraved logo up here as well. Once you open it up, it comes with a really big mirror, which I have to cover up because my ring light will reflect on it. And then it has this plastic cover, and right on top of the plastic cover it has this dual eyeshadow brush. So one end is for the base and one end is for the point, so you know, depending what you want to use. And I feel like surprisingly both of these eyeshadow brushes, they are actually pretty soft and they are actually really easy to use. But usually I like to use my separate, like my own brushes, but I'll probably leave this in the palette itself so that, you know, when I go on travel this will be handy just in case I forget one eyeshadow brush. You never know. And then removing the plastic, this is how all the colors look like. Very pretty. The eyeshadow obviously comes in different ranges of shade and texture. So there are 3 matte colors in this palette here, so I'll point because I can't remember the name color, but it's this one right here and this one and that one, which is the dark brown, which is good. And then for the shimmery, I'll go from the less shimmery to the most shimmery, so it will be that one and then that one, that one, that one, and that one. This one, the glitter is amazing, but I'll go through the colors one by one right now and tell you guys more details. So this shade right here, this is called warm beige and it's sort of like a translucent color, so this is great for the base, so for your eyeshadow, or I like to use it just right under my eyebrows right here just to highlight, you know, my brows. But other than that I wouldn't use it as a transition color just because of my skin shade. But the transition color that I really like to use is this one right here, and this is nude beige. I really like this color. It's a beautiful transition shade. It's like just like a brownish shade. I don't know why I'm showing you guys like that because I'm gonna show you guys the swatches anyway. And then this color right here, which is called red brick, is probably like really, it's such a beautiful like reddish warm tone shade. It has the appearance of a red shade, but at the same time it gives you that fall look as well that you want to go for, but it's not too dark, not too light. It's just a perfect red shade. I really like it, and the shimmer, and it's so fine, like you can still feel it, but it looks so pretty. And it's just I can't tell you how pretty it is. It looks really nice, but I do notice that it is nicer to actually put this red shade right on top of this shade right here, which is called Salmon Pink, just to make it more apparent. And that's what I'm using now to make it more obvious, because even though it's pigmented, but if you want that red tone to appear more, I would put another shade right underneath just to show the color more, if that makes sense. And then down here, this is Salmon Pink, which is a nice bronzy color. I like this a lot just as a base itself or just a shimmery shade. It is very pretty, and but it's very light as well, but it's pretty pigmented, but it has a lot of gold shimmer in it. Onto this shade right here, this one is called Bronze Break obviously is more bronzy, but I feel like this is leaning towards more of the dark brownie shade, and this one, the shimmer is very fine, so you can't really see much shimmer in it, but it looks very bronzy, like golden color, which is beautiful. Now my favorite color out of all this palette will be this shade right here, and this one is called Honey Girl. Let me show you this one. Let me show you my, let's use my thumb. I just go one swipe. Ta-da! Look at that! Oh my gosh, like it's just so beautiful. It's so sparkly, but obviously there's a lot of fallout on this one, so if you want to use this, definitely tilt your head if you do it, because I have a lot of fallout here, but it's okay. I really like the color a lot. It is so beautiful. Ignore my dog, it's her just barking at the back, but I really like, I am actually using it right now, so I really like this color. It's such a beautiful glittery shade. I've used it so many times that I actually got a few compliments from my friends as well. They're like, what are you using? It's like it's so shimmery and glittery. I just love it a lot, and it's really easy to blend it out. It's not, the glitter is not harsh at all. It's just, it's so beautiful, and the texture is very interesting. It's a very wet texture, reminds me a lot of the ColourPop Shadow Shock shadows, so it reminds me a lot of that texture, but the rest of the texture, they are normal except for that one. But I guess it's really good to use it on the fingertip rather than a brush to get more of that pigmented color shade that you want. Now this color here, this is called Sand Break, and I feel like this one has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not as obvious because it's trying to lean toward that, I guess, like that color that you can use on the outer part to blend out if you use like any smoke for like a smoky eye look. So it's a nice brownie shade, but I feel like I don't use it as much because it doesn't look as apparent to me, like it's not as pigmented for me, so that's my least favorite. And I really like this color here. This is called Dark Break. I like to use it on the outer part of my eyes at the end when I do my smoky eye look. It just looks really nice. It's not too black, you know, it's like not a black color, but it's a perfect dark shade. So overall, I really like all of these colors. They are so beautiful. They really calls out my name, you know, like all these colors suit me really well. I really love this, and the thing is, the packaging is so travel friendly. I can see myself using this a lot wherever I go. It's just an amazing palette. So overall, I'm really happy with this eyeshadow palette. I mean, the packaging is beautiful. The eyeshadow palettes are all amazing. I really like all of the colors. In regards of the price, I got it for 26 USD. So for me, it's not that expensive or it's not that cheap. It's just on the average mark for me, but I really do like it, so I'm actually really glad I got this. I mean, I don't know how the other heimish eyeshadow palettes are like, but I really do recommend this one, guys. It is beautiful. I love it so much. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a look that I've been wearing, this one, and also like the it's the same eyeshadow that I've been using for the last few of my videos, which you guys have requested. So let's get started. The first color I decided to use is called Salmon Pink, and I just used the brush in the palette just to try it out to see how it's like. And then I'm really sorry that it's a little bit out of focus, but it will be focused soon right here. And then I decided to use Red Break to put it on top. And the reason why I originally did that was because I didn't put any primer for this, and so I was like, oh, let's just try and see how it looks. But amazingly, it turned out really well. And so can you imagine how it looks like after putting primer on later on? It just looks amazing. And then to blend out any harsh lines, I just dip that into nude beige and just blend out all the harsh lines. And then for the outer corner of the eye, I decided to focus on the color Dark Break, and just be in mind that it is so pigmented, so just start off with just dabbing the brush into the color just slowly, and then just build it up onto the outer corner of your eye once you're confident with the eye shape that you want, and you know, just layer it on after that. So take your time with this because you don't want any mistakes. And then for the leftover, what I did with it is I just put it on my lower lash line just to make my just to contour my eyes a little bit more. As you can see, I just took my time with this. just because, you know, I really do like the color. It looks amazing. And then after that, I decided to use my favorite color in this palette, and it's called Honey Gold with my pinky. I feel like this is way more pigmented than using a brush, so using your pinky or whatever finger you are happy with, and just blend it into the inner corner of the eye. Don't worry if it goes over the outer part, because you can blend it out soon. And what I did was I just went back with dark brick and just blend out the outer part so that both of the colors blend and looks really smooth on the eyes. And then after that, I just went over with eyeliner and then falsies and then mascara, and the look will be done really soon. And if you want more oomph and much more brighter look, you can add the honey gold onto the inner part of the eye as well, which is what I'm doing with the pointer brush from the palette, and voila, the look is done. So I hope you guys enjoyed the eyeshadow look as well as my review on this palette. Please let me know down in the comment box below whether you enjoyed this type of video where I review eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like the Korean industry has been releasing a lot of eyeshadow palette lately, and I really want to do more of that, but I want to know your thoughts as well. And also, if you have any more questions about this palette, feel free to put it down in the comment box below, and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.